We've heard from several viewers about the lack of ride shares around the metro. Well, now a new but old school way of getting around town has made its way to the Quad Cities.
Drew Coffey joins us live from the Quad Cities International Airport. All right, Drew, it's shocking to me how hard it is to find a ride share like Uber or Lyft in the Quad Cities. So how does this cab service hope to help?
Hey John, hey Shelby. To be honest with you, they're kind of hard to miss, but for some people, including myself, traveling can be a bit of a mess. So right here behind me, as you can see, a new way of traveling is lined up for the people of the Quad Cities to give them a quicker and a more reliable way to get around this area. Getting around town without a car of your own in any city can be a headache.
They just need that consistency.
But now an old school means of transportation is arriving in the QC.
We've always seen all the movies have yellow cabs, right? So yellow cab is a kind of iconic.
The group originating out of Des Moines is called simply the Yellow Cab Company. CEO Scott Johnson says the Quad Cities didn't hesitate to bring the business into the area.
I reached out to him and he says, absolutely. So I went and visited them. So it just kind of, everything is just sparking together and it makes sense. And I've got the capabilities to put 6 cabs in instantly.
Quickly taking to the streets.
Started this weekend, and with it being a holiday on Monday, we've already done 27 trips.
With the Quad City International Airport as their home base, they're already taking people to and from their flights. Ashley Davis works for the airport and says the need for more rideshare resources has been on their wish list for a while now.
We welcome in people from all over the world who need to get across the Quad Cities, so having that here is going to be, I think, a huge positive impact.
Giving people a choice on how to get around.
And you can never go wrong with having more options so that people can travel the way they choose to. I think that's the biggest thing, is that you have a choice and that you have options.
Striving to make the headache of vacations, business trips, or even just a trip to the store a little less of a hassle.
Because there's some people that don't have transportation, right? They really do depend on a place to help them, and rather quickly. And we're very flexible, and we can do that in just a call.
Now, the company CEO says that they were originally supposed to start this later in the summer, but says they decided to start it now because of the demand of transportation. Now, he also says that they actually took someone all the way to Iowa City from the Quad Cities, and more cabs can be added in the future if this growing demand continues. John, Shelby?
All right, thanks, Drew. Last year, Yellow Cab Company provided more than 108,000 trips in Des Moines and central Iowa.